Hey guys, just a quick video on estimating fractions while we're adding and subtracting. We talked about this yesterday in class, and I just wanted to go over it as it's something that we usually a little bit harder to grasp when we're talking about fractions. So when we're talking about fractions, remember the first thing we need to know is that a fraction is a part of a whole, right? A fraction is a part of a whole, right? So, for example, I used candy bars a lot yesterday. Who remembers my favorite candy bar? Yes, it's a payday. I love paydays, right? So, if I had a payday and I broke it up into four equal pieces, right? We have four equal pieces. And then I gave a part of my candy bar to uh, my daughter. So, I gave one part of it. So the question is, how much do I have left? Well, I have 3/4 left. I got 3, and there was 4 total to begin with, and I have 3 left, right? So my answer would be 3/4. So a fraction is a part of a whole. So when we're talking about estimating fractions, we're trying to get to a easy way for us to add or subtract the fractions by rounding up or rounding down. Remember last when we were rounding regular numbers or whole numbers, if it's between 0 and 4, we always round down, right? And if it's between 5 and 9, we round up. Well, fractions are similar to that. So let's say I had the problem of 1/6 plus 5/8. Okay. Take one number at a time. So we're either going to change the number to three things. We're going to change the number to 0. We're going to change the number to 1/2, or we're going to change the number to 1. All right. 1 would be the greatest. Obviously, 0 would be the least amount. So with 1/6, I'm thinking about if I make a bar or a line graph, and I take my numerator, or I start with my denominator, which is 6. That's as long as it can be. So 6 would go here, so 0 would go here. So if I divide it in the middle, what's between 0 and 6? 3, right? 3 is half of 6. So that means I would have 1 and 2 here, and 4 and 5 here. So then I go back to my numerator. Well, my numerator says that I have 1. So it's 1/6. So it'd be right here, right? So then I'm asking myself the following things. Am I closer to, is 1/6 closer to 0? Is it closer to 1/2? Or is it closer to 1? Well, I think it's obvious to everyone it's closer to 0. So 1/6 would change to 0 when I'm estimating. Well, what about 5/8? Well, I'd have to create the chart again. So this time, obviously, I have 0 on one side and 8 on the other side. If I divide it in the middle, what is between 0 and 8? Well, everybody knows half of 8 is 4, right? So then I fill it in 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And they don't have to be perfect, but you want to kind of keep them about the same amount apart. And then I look at my numerator. My numerator is 5, so that means that it is right here, 5/6, right? So then I think about this chart right up here. So I have 0, I have 1/2, and I have 1. So is 5/6 closer to a half, or is it closer to 1? We don't even have to ask if it's closer to 0. We know it's not. Well, we look at it and we know 5/6 is closer to a half. So I know, or 5/8. So I'm sorry. So it would equal 1/2. So now I have 0 plus 1/2 equals 1/2. And that would be my estimate. So the main thing here, guys, is when you are doing this is to really take your time and think about it. Is the numerator closer to the total number, which is the denominator, or is it closer to half of the denominator or to 0 parts of the denominator? So by working it out like this, showing this, it kind of gives you a good visual of what it should be. I hope this helps, and continue to work hard today.